Been secretly paying for my elderly neighbor's groceries for over a year. Not sure if this belongs here, but I've never told anyone and I feel like I want to get it off my chest. I, 27M, live in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Moved here about 2 years ago after saving up enough for a small place of my own. Right next door lives Mrs. K, an older woman in her late 80s. She's sharp as a tack, still does her gardening, and always waves at me from her porch with her cat sleeping beside her. When I first moved in, we only exchanged polite hellos. Then one day, I was bringing in groceries and she asked if I could help open a jar for her. That turned into a cup of tea, which turned into weekly chats on her porch. She told me stories about her late husband, what the neighborhood used to look like, and how she still writes letters to her sister overseas. Then one day, I overheard her at the local store. I happened to be behind her in line. She didn't see me. Her total was about $43, and I heard her quietly tell the cashier, "Let me put the milk and eggs back." My heart just kind of broke. She didn't see me as I left the line and pretended to browse again. After she left, I pulled the cashier aside and asked if she came in often. She did, same day every week, usually bought the same things. So I asked the store manager if I could put money on a store credit for her, anonymously. For over a year now, I've been topping up a little account they keep under her name. Nothing massive, $50 a week. I told them to never tell her who was doing it, just to let her know it was taken care of whenever she came in. They've honored it every time. Since then, she's never had to put anything back. In fact, she started buying little treats for herself, cookies, fresh flowers, even a fancy tea brand she once told me reminded her of her honeymoon. She still waves to me like nothing's changed. She once told me, "I think there's an angel watching over me," and I just smiled and said, "Maybe there is." I don't do it for thanks. I don't do it to feel like a hero. I just wanted her to have a little ease. A little dignity. She reminds me of my grandma, who passed a few years ago. I couldn't do much for her toward the end, but maybe I can do something now, even if it's for someone else. I guess this is just me shouting it into the void because it feels good to finally say it. I'm the reason she can buy her milk and cookies again. And that's enough for me.